friends.
This is not the same old lame refrain. And I don't need an AA meeting to say it out loud. I miss you. So what do you say? You think we can start over as friends?
We never started as friends. So what you're asking me is impossible.
Is it because of Noah's conviction that Maria's holding off making an announcement?
She's not pregnant, bro.
Oh, Edmund, I'm sorry to hear that. Maria was so hopeful.
So was I. It turned out to be the flu.
Well, I may not be pregnant, but we're still expecting.
Yeah, that's right. Kelsey could deliver any day now.
Hey, is she home yet from her overnight at Joe's?
No, I haven't seen her.
Well, the weatherman said that there's going to be a big ice storm, so maybe I should call her and see if she needs a ride home.
So, you two, banking on a boy or a girl?
Oh, we got names for each. Egbert if it's a boy, Drusilla if it's a girl.
Rumpelstiltskin if it's a gnome. Hey, Joe, it's Maria. Are you through spoiling your granddaughter yet? Really? When did she leave? She didn't spend the night at all there last night? Well, maybe I was the one who misunderstood. You know what? I'll bet that she's just at my folks with Anita. Yeah, absolutely. I'll call you as soon as I know. Okay, thanks, Joe. Joe hasn't seen her all week.
She's probably at your sister's.
No, something doesn't feel right about this. Her note. Honey, what if she was on her way to Joe's and something happened to her?
Based on certain symptoms and the fact that Mr. Monthly Visitor is several days late, I think that I might be pregnant.
Like Edmund would come if I called. He doesn't need me anymore. Maria's giving him everything he wants.
Welcome to the Cutting Edge. Have we got a show for you? The scenario? Your 16-year-old comes home from school and drops his books on the counter along with a bombshell. His favorite teacher has just come out of the closet in class. A local story like this one recently made headlines. Michael Delaney was a history teacher at Pine Valley High. In the context of a lesson about World War II and the Holocaust, he revealed to his students that he's gay. He was first suspended and then fired after a group of outraged parents petitioned the school board for his ouster. And then, in a scene straight out of the 60s, students took to the campus quad in peaceful protest, demanding that Mr. D be reinstated.
Pump it up.
Was it appropriate for a high school teacher to include his sexual orientation in the curriculum? Was the school board within their rights to dismiss a popular instructor because of his admitted homosexuality? Michael Delaney is with us today to address these issues, along with students, parents, and members of the local community. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Delaney.
doing here?
Laura, I was...
Where's that young man who was watching Amanda?
He had work to do on the show.
Never
He asked me
mind.
to...
Amanda, come here to Mommy, honey. Please let her go.
I can't do that.
I called Brooke. No sign of Kelsey at the shelter.
How about hospitals?
Checked. Negative.
Okay, well, I'll take that as a positive.
Is it possible there was a party Kelsey pulled an all-nighter?
Dimitri, I mean, she only does that when she's editing copy for Tempo.
No, I think she took all of her stuff with her, so I think that she lied about going to Joe's so she could get a head start.
Well, you think she ran away?
Well, honey, why? Kids don't run away for no reason. I mean, she seemed fine yesterday.
Yeah, but honey, I wonder, I mean, do you think that maybe she overheard our conversation yesterday about me being pregnant?
And if she did?
Yeah, maybe Kelsey, if she thinks that Edmund and I are expecting that, who knows? I mean, maybe she got it into her head that we wouldn't want her baby.
I have one more birthday present for you, Kelsey.
More?
No, it's not a new car or 2 weeks in the Bahamas, but in some ways, it might be better. It's a mock-up of Tempo's next Youth Beat column.
The bobby pin revolution. Kay Jefferson, that's me. That's my name.
First byline.
Oh, you thought it was good enough. This is going to hit every stands next week. Oh, I can't believe that she thought it was good enough to use. Thank you, Edmund.
To the future, happy birthday.
Maybe I do have a chance.
Listen, Kelsey knows that we're dying to adopt her baby. There's no way... Yellow. Kelsey? Kelsey, are you okay? Where are you?
Siberia.
Could you be a little more specific?
I'm at a rest stop off a highway.
Honey, how is she? Where is she?
Okay, which highway?
Well, it's a generic 4-lane blacktop. I don't know. I'm coming with directions. I think it might be west of Pine Valley. Don't ask me how far out. I have no idea. I'm just at an outside payphone.
Okay, listen, can you get the number or an address off the phone?
No, some slob stuck gum over it.
All right, check the study. Get some caller ID on this number. Kelsey, are you okay?
Yeah, except for some frostbite.
Is there a shelter nearby?
No, somebody locked the bathroom door to guard against toilet paper theft.
Okay. Just try stamping your feet. Do some deep knee bends.
Are you kidding? I can't even see my knees.
Okay, all right. Just stay put. I'm on my way, all right?
Please hurry. The wind is really kicking up.
Kelsey? Kelsey? Lost the
How is
connection.
she?
She's frozen and scared.
I got the number.
Get Derek to trace it.
And make sure he knows it's urgent that there's a pregnant woman out there in the freezer.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the road, all right? Now listen, you call me on the mobile, you get a location.
What? Honey, I'm going with you.
No, you should stay here just in case she gets through.
Okay, but please drive carefully. Please.
Janet, please let Amanda go.
I'm not hurting her. We're just playing a little game, right?
But she's not having any fun. You're scaring her.
No, I'm protecting her.
From me?
No, from what's in the drawer. I didn't know if they were loaded or not, but I couldn't take the chance.
Come on.
Mommy!
Yeah, that's right. It's okay, honey. Mommy's here. Hey.
Is everything okay?
Hey, Tim. I'm glad you could make it. Could you take care of Amanda for just a little while I go do this show for Uncle Mike?
Sure. Come on, Amanda, we'll go get a soda, all right?
You know, I gotta hand it to you. You certainly do stay true to form.
Excuse me?
I warned you when Trevor caught you in Amanda's hospital room. You stay away from our little girl.
I didn't even know she was going to be here.
Yeah,
It's true.
you're stalking her.
You're very paranoid.
I have good reason to be. What did you say to her?
I didn't tell her that I'm her real mother, if that's what you're worried about.
Listen, Janet, get this straight. I am Amanda's mother. When she has a nightmare, she calls me. If she gets hurt, I comfort her. I'm gonna be there at her college graduation, and I'm gonna cry at her wedding, and I'm gonna spoil her kids. My grandkids. And nobody's gonna take that away from me. So if you know what's good for you, you will stay away from my little girl. And if I don't, I'll have you thrown in jail.
You, better than anyone, Laurel, should know that threats bring out the worst in me. We're not afraid of you.
Mike, why did you decide to make your Holocaust lesson personal by telling the kids you're homosexual?
History is personal. It's a living record of who we are.
So I guess to make a point about persecution, you thought it was important that they know you just happen to be gay.
At a time when I didn't think it was hazardous to admit that.
You've received death threats?
Yeah, somebody launched an M80 onto my landlady's front porch and a rock through the window.
Kind of ironic, don't you think? You set out to teach the kids a lesson, and you're the one that ends up with the crash course in sexual politics.
Yeah, well, that's what really gets me about this whole thing is the irony. I mean, we are revising history as fast as we can forget it. We're doing our kids a great disservice by censoring the past. And the truth is, in the not-so-distant past, people were forced into massive graves and executed. As a gay man, I could have been one of them. You ask, could it happen today? Bosnia is a world away, but at the same time, it's in our own backyard. That's all. That's all I was trying to tell these kids.
Assistant Principal Wilson, is Michael Delaney a good teacher?
One of the best.
And why isn't he teaching?
I wish he were. But the school board voted and found that his use of non-sanctioned teaching materials was inappropriate.
You pass out condoms in the health office, but exhibits from the Holocaust Museum are inappropriate?
I don't make the rules.
Sure you do. We all do. Some are written down, some are simply understood. Everybody here knows the only reason that Michael Delaney got fired is because he's gay.
The school board feels that Mike's decision to make a point of his own sexuality was irresponsible.
If I were straight and I talked about my wife in class, ID'd myself as a card-carrying heterosexual, it would have been an entirely different story.
Oh, but that's different. Heterosexuality is normal.
Listen to me, Mrs. Nelson. When Kinsey did his survey, over 10% of the population admitted to being gay or bisexual. And that was back in the 50s when everybody liked Ike. Could you imagine if they did that survey today?
And that just proves that homosexuality is spreading like a plague. Just take the AIDS epidemic, for example. If you don't think that's not a punishment from God.
Rudy, would you get her a mic, please?
Thank you. Anyone who understands human pathology knows that AIDS is not a gay disease.
It had to start someplace.
So did polio. You cannot really believe that God would just select a host and then command a virus to infect it.
Of all the plagues with which mankind are cursed, ecclesiastic tyranny's the worst.
And who are you?
May I introduce Dr. Sidney Fine, psychiatrist and professor emeritus from Pine Valley University.
Psychiatrist. That's just one step down from agnostic.
All right. It was just starting to get boring. It's turning tame. This head shrinker is going to bore me to death.
Did Michael's coming out devalue his teaching credentials in any way?
Not if he was an effective teacher to begin with.
Hey, look,
Hey, you got to suspend it.
We'll meet you later. Show you what a real man's like. Like you'd know.
So there's no risk of learning homosexuality any more than you can change a right-handed person into.
We'll be right back.
All My Children, brought to you by Slim Fast Foods. Losing weight never felt so good.
Laurel's flying off the handle.
Can you blame her? Come on, you're obsessed with Amanda.
Why are you attacking me? I saved Jamie's life.
Oh, and I am eternally grateful, but that doesn't free you from all the other atrocities that you've committed. Now, why don't you just wake up and stop harassing Laurel and her family?
I'm not. Amanda is my family. What makes you two so pure? Let's review your crimes. Adultery, embezzlement, but all's forgiven. You can just forget about it and move on.
It's a little difficult to forget that you murdered my brother.
And I paid the price for it. I lost my little girl, the most important thing in the world to me. And where's Lily? Who would believe that a little girl would be better off in an institution than at home with her family?
How dare you?
And Crusader Cooney, you spend all your quality time running around town pointing the finger. Why aren't you with your precious little boys? Because you don't have heart. Because you're cold. And you're unforgiving, and you'd love nothing better than for me to pick up some kind of a crowbar and go on the rampage so you can defend your smug self-righteousness. Well, if that would have happened, you'd have nobody to blame but yourselves.
So much for the new and improved Janet Green. You all right?
I'm just fine. She actually got me all worked up to go fight for my brother. Let's go.
I don't believe in psychiatrists, but I do believe in God.
Yes.
And homosexuality is a mortal sin.
And if you parade a gay teacher in front of a class, you are putting the stamp of approval on it.
What kind of a lesson is that to teach our children, huh? Come here. No parent wants his kid to turn out queer.
My daughter is beautiful and smart. She works for our church. She sings like an angel. And I love her with my heart. Not because she's gay, but because she's my child. What difference does it make whom she loves, so long as she does love and gets loved in return?
Thank you, sir. I would now like to introduce Trevor Dillon, attorney at law. Trevor is representing Michael in his case against the school board. Trevor is joined by his wife, Laurel, who happens to be Michael Delaney's sister.
I don't want to be friends. I want more, a lot more.
What about what I want?
You want to be left alone? Or do you want it to be that night on Christmas Eve? And just me and you alone on the park bench. I'm about to kiss you. Tell you how much I love you. And I'll stop the film there because in the pickup you tell me to get lost.
I never said that.
That's the feeling I got.
I want you in my life.
Oh yeah, what part? The bit player who serves you lunch and you make small talk with at the Valley Inn? Or the off-camera guy that you long for at your AA meetings? Because I don't know what my motivation is. How do I play the scene with you, Haley? Am I a good guy or a bad guy?
You're definitely a good guy.
Yeah, well, you know who I am. You know how I feel. Now, who are you? And what do you want from me? Do you want me to be your pal, your loyal companion, your faithful friend? Well, then I suggest you call Lassie's agent and see if she's free, because I'm not interested.
Mateo, please. I hate this ending, too. Please don't go.
What is taking so long? Why are they taking so long to call back?
Well, Derek's running the number through the computer. It takes time.
But doesn't he he understand that we don't have time? I mean, she's a pregnant woman. She's due any minute. She's out in the freezing
Edmund
cold.
is out there looking for her. Derek will call us. Hello. Yes, Derek. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Go ahead. Huh? You have just sold every ticket you have to the policeman's ball. Thank you. Got it.
Great. Thank God.
Yeah.
Hi, honey, it's me. Kelsey is at a rest stop just off the Sunset Highway past the Highland exit.
Okay, that's about 15 miles more west. Okay, if I step on it, I should be there in...
Yeah, but be really careful, honey, because the ice storm is headed in that direction.
Okay, don't worry. I'll have Kelsey home safe and sound.
And hurry. No. This can't be happening. No. Not here. Not all by myself. No, not now. What did Maria say? I saw the contractions. Don't panic. Lie still. Breathe deep. Hold. Relax.
Bottom line, Michael Delaney was hired to teach.
History, not sex
Yeah, put a
education.
sock in it, will you there, Enid? This is my dime. He was hired to teach. He did his job. He fulfilled his contract. Now, the Board of Ed here, they welched on theirs. That is supremely actionable.
Yes, but as his brother-in-law, you can hardly be objective.
I know the law. I also know Michael Delaney. He is a decent man. He served his country with honor. He loves his family like nobody's business, and it's nobody's business who he loves. Most important, he is an excellent teacher, and he should not be losing his job on account of his private life.
How about you, Laurel? Do you support your brother in his fight to be rehired?
Oh, absolutely, all the way. I'm sorry to say my brother and I were not close growing up. We sort of found each other later on in life, and for me, it was like finding a treasure that I had lost and forgotten about. And when I found him again, I realized how much I had and how much he means to me. My brother is a blessing in my life, and I'm very proud that he's my brother.
We have to break for a commercial. Don't go away. We've got a lot more show.
That was some testimonial.
I'm sorry it took me so long to say it.
It's all right. The race doesn't always go to the swift.
Well, who was that masked man?
Give me a break, will you?
Did very well by Michael just then. Yeah. All right, Trevor, look, I just stopped by to tell you that I need to get over to the courthouse. For some unknown reason, Judge Brock has moved up in the sentence.
What? I can't be there until I wrap this thing. Look, I'll get over there as soon as I can. Wade will take over until I get there, okay?
All right. Good luck here.
Yeah, thanks.
You're doing a good thing.
Thanks.
Nice show.
Thank you.
I don't want nice. I want conflict. I want controversy.
You've got controversy. We got conflict all over the place.
What, Trevor's boring testimonial? Laurel's Hearts and Flowers gag fest? What about Enid Nelson? Exactly my point. When things start to sizzle, you bring on the deadly and dull head shrinker. I don't know what was dropping faster, the temperature or the ratings. Have you forgot the reason we're doing the show?
To educate the public?
Oh, please, give me a pledge break. We are here to entertain, and when we come back and we roll tape, I want you to go to the audience. They are the meat here. I want to see them feeding on each other. I want blood! Stay tuned. All My Children will return here on ABC.
So far, we've heard from everyone except those most affected by Michael Delaney's dismissal, his students. So let's open up the mics and give them a chance to speak out.
I'm tired.
Well, you can lay down on the couch and take a nap. Here you go.
I don't like it here.
As soon as Mom and Dad are done, we'll leave, okay?
What's your name?
Laura Kirk.
Were you in class the day that Michael announced he's gay?
Yeah.
Well, was it a big deal?
Well, I mean, I was surprised, but my idea of a big deal is Mr. D helping me bring my reading skills up to speed. He really cares. He cares enough to make a difference, and that's what counts. All these people who are just going on about him being gay, they're just full of it, because that's not what matters.
And you are?
I'm Bobby, Bob Warner.
What's your take on this, Bobby? Have you had a problem knowing that your teacher's gay?
No, yeah, it's like they used to say in the old days. Different strokes for different folks.
So, live and let live.
Yeah, why not? I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone.
Hey, why do you keep looking at your friends?
No reason.
Are you speaking for yourself? Or are they pressuring you to go along with them, to be cool, to endorse the homosexual lifestyle?
Hey, let me tell you something, mister. Nobody pressures me to do anything.
Did Michael Delaney make you stay after school for private tutorials?
Yeah, but I wasn't the only one.
How many others were there? This is exactly what every parent dreads. How many innocent children did that pervert get his hands on?
All right. Let's watch it with the name calling.
Listen, I'm the first here to admit that Bobby's grades are below average. He needed that extra help.
Sickos like Delaney want to help themselves, to our kids.
Now, wait a minute. I know I had my doubts at first, just like you, but I was raised in the old school. But the first lesson they taught us was, judge not, lest ye be judged. I figured that there's room enough for all of God's children.
I think the room is getting pretty rank when a teacher makes a pass at a student. What? Mr. Delaney, he came on to me.
Get out of here. That is a total
He
lie.
patted my butt right after class. Those little faggy hands right there.
That's ridiculous. I don't even know you. You're not even in my class.
Yeah, I know you. You and your skeevy little friend, you beat up my son on account of Mike is his uncle.
Hey, blow it at your ear.
You're just sore because you got busted.
Yeah, Delaney asked me if I went to bars. He said he'd pay for special services. Yeah. He asked me if he could take pictures. Huh? Pictures!
Look, Mr. D would never act like that. He certainly wouldn't say those things. You're making him out to be some kind of sick pervert. But he's not sick. He's no more sick than I am. And I'm gay, all right? I'm gay, so go ahead. Go ahead, crucify me too.
Edmund will be here. Edmund will be here.
Kelsey.
Edmund, you're here.
Kelsey, are you okay? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm here. What?
I'm sorry I missed.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, that's okay. Listen, you know you had a scared silly? Sorry. We didn't even know where you were. That's what we call Jews. What are you doing out here, huh? Come with me. You want to tell me what happened? How the hell did you end up here? Come this way. Come this way. Were you running away? Is that what happened? Why?
Because I heard Maria might be pregnant.
You ran that through your computer and you figured we have a baby of our own, then We wouldn't want yours?
I knew it was too good to be true.
What?
My life, the way it was headed, thanks to you.
Even if Maria had quintuplets, we would still have room for yours.
Why?
Listen, we made some pretty big dreams with this little one in here. We're gonna do our damnedest to make sure that they come true. Okay. So, you ready to come home?
Oh, no.
What is? What is?
I think somebody's making their debut.
Oh, no, is this it? Is this D-Day? How soon?
Soon.
Okay. Forget home. We're taking you to the hospital. Okay,
Don't go.
I know the drill. Don't go away mad, just go away.
I don't want you to go away at all. I want you in my life.
What for?
Why are you making this so hard?
Because I don't do easy and I don't do safe.
Well, I don't do happy endings. Because when I ride off into the sunset, somebody always gets burned, Mateo, and I don't want that somebody to be you.
Well, you don't get to decide that. This is my life. This is my risk. This is my ride.
You don't get it.
I can't be your friend. I can't be in the same room with you and not want to make love to you. I can't forget what it feels like to hold you in my arms. I never want to forget that night on the beach, Haley. The night we made love, the night you said meant nothing to you.
I only said that to hurt you.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were lying. Because I know you better than you know yourself. I never thought I could give myself to somebody this easy. But loving you seems so right. But if I'm wrong, tell me. Please, tell me you don't want me. Tell me you don't love me as much as I love you. Tell me now.
Edmund will find her, Maria.
Yeah, and when he does, I need to find the words to tell her how sorry I am.
Now, what do you have to be sorry for?
When Kelsey came into our lives, I focused on one thing, and that was our baby.
Well, you also gave Kelsey a home.
Yeah, but I bought her a bedspread. I underwrote a shopping spree, you know, but none of that was for Kelsey. It was all like a down payment for a baby of my own. But how selfish is that, Dimitri?
Kelsey's lucky that you came into her life.
How lucky is she going to feel, though, when that baby's born? And she's up there and she's packing her bags and she's getting ready to say goodbye?
Oh,
forever?
I'd say relieved. You know, she never wanted the baby.
I would feel used. I would feel like services rendered and no longer required.
No, Maria, you gave Kelsey everything a girl in her position could wish for.
I think a girl like Kelsey and every girl just wishes to be loved.
What about her own family?
Well, yeah, family's one thing, but the love that Kelsey's looking for, if by some miracle she finds it here, she's not going to want to let it go.
How far apart are the contractions?
I don't know, 10 minutes, give or take a twinge.
Okay. Well, the traffic's with us, the weather holds up. We should get to the hospital plenty of time to spare, okay?
Oh, I'm putting my faith in you. I trust you with my life, my baby's life.
Okay, well, with such precious cargo, I better make tracks.
Okay.
Okay.
How can you say that Delaney had no agenda when the proof is right here, before your eyes?
Yeah.
How many other kids has he converted?
Look, I have no no convert. I mean, nobody talked me into being gay. Mr. Delaney didn't even know until today. Nobody knew, except me. I always knew.
Nobody's blaming you. You're young, impressionable.
You're a victim of his influence.
No, with all due respect, Mr. Santos, Mr. Johnson, but you don't know what you're talking about. I've been this way since I was a little kid. And I didn't want to be gay. I didn't want to admit it. I mean, I didn't want to be different. But I'm sick of hiding who I am all the time. I'm sick of playing the dumb jock who makes dumb jokes about all the girls I've scored. I mean, Mr. Santos, what is your problem with it? Why can't you just, you know, let it go?
All right, everybody, let's settle down.
Do you see the damage that you have caused? Are you satisfied now?
Satisfied? Satisfied? I could throw up. Do you feel the hatred in this room? Do you? Well, it didn't come from me. It came from you. And it came from you. And it came from you. Kevin probably just saved his own life right now. But there are kids all over this country who would rather die than to sit at the breakfast table and tell their parents that they're gay. Your children would rather commit suicide than face the risk that their parents might throw them out on the street. Your children!
That's right! That's right! Our children! We teach them the difference between what right and wrong. Yeah, you stay the hell away from our kids!
Right. Before you condemn my brother, why don't you take a look at yourself?
You're the expert, Laura.
Do you see what
Give
I
us a lecture on
I
hate.
see bigotry and intolerance and hatred.
Can't you go any faster?
In these conditions? No.
You have to go faster. I don't think we're gonna make it.
Okay, we're gonna make it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! The waterfall! The baby's coming! Oh my God!
No, let it go.
I told Laurel that she should call me after the taping. Be right back. Hello. Yeah, he is. Hold on. It's for you. It's the front desk.
Really? Trouble. Hello? Yeah, hey, Frank. What? When was this? Okay, thanks.
What?
That was Julia. She's been looking for me for... It's about Noah.
Oh, I understand.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Just, tell Julia and Noah that they're in my thoughts.
Thanks.
Matt.
I know.
Hey, this is Jason. Do your thing at the beep.
Hi. It's me, Haley. Listen, Jason, I'm really sorry about before, but I couldn't stop what I was in the middle of doing, so, look, if you still need to talk to me, I'm right here, okay? Call me. Bye.
All right, everybody. Calm down, please. Would you please take your seat? Let's settle down. Hey!
American Broadcasting Company, ABC.